Hello viewers, welcome to this edition of People and Society. In this edition, we are discussing the plight of people living with disability. We are here in the rehab community, Lower Johnsonville, precisely the mission of Hope for the Disabled. We are going to listen to the real life story, the struggles that people living with disability go through on a daily basis, the challenges, and what we can do as able people, as citizens of Liberia, can help them. I'm Leonard Dodu, your host. Stay tuned.
I've been disabled since birth. My major challenge is moving around and getting access to this. If you want to go this place, sometimes to get a car business, it gives you a headache. I think should be done. Maybe the government or NGO can try to put car in a various community or streets for only disabled, where in this box or taxes only entitled to disabled to each community or each junction. That's how I really think. I've kind of realized that disabled are not respected. So I want NGO, government to at least give time to disabled, give respect to disabled. Now we do not have any sponsor, any support. So life is really giving us half time here. We do not have access to free hospitals. You go to hospital, you will stay the longest. Sometimes when I be treated, you will see you by home. Those that have disabled in their family, they should not feel because they have disabled in their family, so they should, let's say, let go of them or forget about them. They should pay attention because we the disabled in this country, we need to fight so that our need will be here in this country.
Liberians' mentalities are, when you are a disabled, you should be at the beck and call of the people that are physical. One day that it compound, we can have a college here. What the disabled will be able to go to their own college from high school, they go to college and earn their degree and go, because almost all the colleges in Liberia, none is accessible to disabled. If you have a wheelchair, you go to LU, no way. So we want to have an environment that will be accessible to the disabled. They can learn. And then a place, because if you go for a job interview, as soon as you appear before the interviewer, he is not looking at your competency. He is looking at your structure and your condition. And he is looking at if he employ you, when he send you to finance, how will you get there with your wheelchair? So the men look at the whole country, every offices in Liberia, all the offices are not accessible to disabled. He will not employ you. Because you need somebody that will be able to run around and go to places. He will not employ you. You will not blame him, because if he employ you, you will be a liability. Where he doesn't want to go, he will force to go there. My party message is that disability is not an ability, and people, I notice one thing, that Liberians, anytime they see this old person, they feel baking, especially the people that got stores. Whenever I send my boys and my girls to go buy, when they go in the store, they put taking $5 to give them. I mean, do not see people, and because they are only crutches or they are in wheelchair, and you conclude that they are beggar. That is wrong. And another thing is that government and no government is doing their best. But when it comes to this empowerment, I've always said this. If government will put this, okay, we give this scholarship, and we'll find a boss and we'll put it on this symbol that will pick up them from places and get them to university, it will help us a lot. It will help us a lot. Let them give a free way to the University of Liberia. Okay, every semester you must make sure you allow X amount of disabled to enter. It will help us. Or go to other colleges, Esther Marie, AMEU, Cottington. Look, get disabled. This scholarship government will be responsible. In a budget, inscribed there. As the budget passes, the college go and collect their money, and then it will help us. Because when we say government will give us money, will be half for them. But when they can make that bus available with a disabled son on it, only disabled get in a bus to go to college. After college, they get in a bus and come back. That one is even for your own food will be waiting to do it. And then they put a project again to demand that government, even government bidding, including, you see, new organization or company coming in the country, they constructing without a mind for disabled. The only company I saw in Liberia that constructed was Second. You go to Second, you see a place for disabled. When I went to Second, I was too happy. I was very happy. That's the only place I saw. Even final ministry, no way for disabled. You go to health ministry, no way. Support elevator sport. How you do it? We agree get elevator. Support a sport. So even the government are now prioritizing in their buildings accessibility for us. So this is my message to a foreign NGO that in your country, at least in a project, and start putting there disabled organization with disabled education. When you come to look for disabled that are already out of high school and push them to college, it will help. These are empowerment that will make us to be proud tomorrow.